Oh. Oh, I think it might be working. Are we live? Is it working? Huh. Alright, hang on just a second. It does indeed seem to be working finally. I have no idea what my internet's been doing. It's been living its own sort of existence based on some very strange rules and laws. But it seems to be finally running. I've been trying to get this working for an hour now. I don't know what the heck has been going on. But hello, Fremount. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, good sir? Yeah, it's finally running. I have been gaining a few extra gray hairs, methinks. But, you know what? Perseverance and persistence. This stream is brought to you by Perseverance and Persistence. Yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but it's finally running. It is finally working. I is a happy chappy. Also, we can continue the spooky, scary horror stuff. That is Tokyo Dark. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. It's been a while. It's been a while since we played some. Now it sounds like it's been like a couple of weeks or something, but it's not been that long, but it's been a little bit too long, I think. I try and remember what I was doing. Boom, there we go. Let's continue the game. So we had just arrived at, yes, this place. With what's her face in tow? What was her name again? I wish there was like a button I could press and be like, oh yeah, previously in Tokyo Dark. Oh yeah. Oh yes, of course. We're going back to the dojo to talk with what's her face's brother? This looks like a dojo I was looking for. Oh, I have no idea why Detective Ito now sounds like this. Alright, but let's enter. My? What are you doing here? Did she make you come? Ah. Oh, it's gonna be one of these streams. Oh, great. Fantastic. Welcome to the seriousness of my streaming. Also, it kind of looks like he's holding an umbrella. It's not like that, Takashi. It was my idea. I asked her to come and talk with you, but you sent her away. This woman almost got you killed. You expect me to cooperate with her? Surely, if you need to talk to me, you can come yourself. My sister doesn't need to be involved. Well, we kinda tried that. But you were like, no. No, I will not. No, if I came alone, you just evade all my questions like you always do. Oh, wait. What? Okay. Besides, there's something I need you to see. Oh, crap. Hello, scary mask. You're very up and personal in my face. See what? What are you talking about? Metal Gear. Where did you get that? Put it away. So you do know what it is. I knew you were hiding something from me. That's not true. That's not true. I wasn't hiding it. Yeah, you kinda were. You all have been kinda hiding it. The grandmother has been hiding it. The brother has been hiding it. Yeah, that's the people who's been hiding it. It's not something you ever need to know about. Besides, why is she carrying it in the first place? Wait, don't change the subject. This isn't about Ito. I understand that you're upset with me, but we should talk about this another time. Furthermore, that mask has nothing to do with you. You're wrong. Back in April, when Mai was held at knife point by another girl, it was this mask she was after. A mask your family is connected to. Ooh. Looking for it? Oh, damn. I suppose I've been a fool to think I could keep the truth from our family's past away from you. Past? Does this have to do with Mom and Dad? Mom, Pa? Yes, and so much more. I first saw that mask when I was a child, before you were born. Takashi's a very, very dramatic man, apparently. Truth is, it belonged to a cult called the Kamenkai, of which our parents were members. A cult? You're kidding! How did your parents get mixed up in that? I know how it sounds. I find it hard to believe myself. They were a group led by a guru named Tokimasa, who promised a simpler life away from the hypocrisy and falseness of city life. Our parents both had master's degrees, and my mother was on her way to earning her PhD. They chose to give up their lives and their careers to follow some mystic and live on a compound instead. Oh my! Oh, this is how you get very, very bad things to happen. The Kamenkai were one of many such groups back then. I was a child and I didn't understand, but thinking about how our parents were deceived and what they put me and Mai through, it's unforgivable. The mask was on the compound, but for what purpose or what they believed it could do, I don't know. Do you think there was any members of the Kamenkai left who'd know? No, you see, there are no surviving members. They died, all of them, including our parents. I'm sorry, I don't remember much about it. One night, Grandma came into the room where we were sleeping, saying we had to go. The compound was in the woods, so it was dark and I could barely see, but she kept charging forward with Mai in her arms and me dragging behind. When we were back in Tokyo several days later, Grandma told me that our parents were dead. She didn't seem sad, it was as if she expected it. The government... God dang blasted government! The government censored much of what happened, so I never was able to learn how they died. Me and Grandma didn't speak of it, ignoring it as if it was my childhood and everything that happened in those woods was all a bad dream. If it weren't for her, we'd probably be dead with our parents, but ignoring it couldn't erase the anger I felt towards them. I wonder if they even cared what might happen to us. As a high schooler, I spent more time trying to find out about the Kamenkai than I did studying. I thought that if I could understand why my parents so willingly gave up their lives and abandoned us, I'd stop feeling so betrayed. But I was wrong. Nothing I found gave me any peace. Poor Mai is getting a bombshell of a serious event dropped on her right now. I'm so sorry, Mai. Mom and Dad died as a part of some cult? I don't believe it. It's true. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I guess in hiding it from you, I was able to hide away my feelings as well. I think for Grandma, it was too painful to talk about. I believe she took possession of the shrine in order to live a simpler life. We had to keep it a secret. There is no way we could live a normal life with the stigma of the Kamenkai attached to us. I suppose keeping that secret hurt us both dearly. For me, pursuing Kendo gave me some measure of control over my life again. But Grandma, who made a choice to leave her only daughter behind, she was always seemed to carry the guilt of it with her. She started going out at night, babbling about how she was looking for Mom. When When she'd come home, she would have rotten stink on her clothes. Grave robbing? Grave exploration? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. This is some excellent coffee, by the way. Really tasty. I was too scared to confront her, so I tipped off the police. They found her wandering in the sewers, holding nothing but the mask. The same one from the cold compound all those years before, and the one you hold now. I was shocked when they gave it to me. I haven't seen it for so long, and all the unpleasant memories from my past came flooding back. That was when I decided to leave Kamakura. It was the only way I could move on with my life. That doesn't account for how the mask ended up with your grandmother in the first place. I don't know how she got it. It seemingly appeared out of thin air. Or maybe someone gave it to her, she never said. I left the mask with her. It always made me uneasy. It had a strange aura about it. Yep, it's connected to the darkness, and it's really freaking scary. Wait? Grandma was looking for Mom? In the sewers? I don't remember any of this. You were in the dorms at your school at the time. Grandma's strange behavior was part of why I insisted on you going to those private schools away from Kamakura. I couldn't drag you into the madness of our past. We parted ways without ever speaking of it, and she was much better by the time you returned to Kamakura. Detective, what exactly is it that you're looking for? Surely our family's history isn't of use to you. Well, you see here, there's a little tiny teeny thing going on here. It's called We're Being Haunted by a Crazy Dead Girl Who Wishes to Murder Everyone, and we're trying to find a lover. But, yes. I assume you've heard about what happened to my partner. This mask was there again when he died. It's more than an ornament. I need to know where it came from. That is true. And I want to help. Your partner, he seemed like a nice person. He did actually seem like a really nice person. No, Mai. You've helped plenty, but I have to do this on my own. Ito's right. I apologize for not telling you all this sooner, but you can't be involved in something so dangerous. I already thought I'd lost you that day at the shrine. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you now. ... Alright. Thank you for finally telling me the truth, Takashi. I'll head back for now. You're taking this awfully well. I hope you remember that I'm your sister. I may not remember the same things you do, but we're still family. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, thank you for your help, Mai. You're right, Mai. I'll come visit you soon. It looks like she's gone. Mai's not here. There's no need to be coy. No doubt taking possession of that mask has taken its toll on you. Even in the brief time I was in contact with it, I felt an immense darkness behind it. I had such strange dreams and saw things I never would have dreamed up on my own. There was always an unusual air about it that I couldn't stand to be around. Oh, you could say that, you could say that. Maybe lying to Mai again makes me a hypocrite. All I know is that I don't want her getting hurt. But like you said, I don't believe that mask is simply wood and paint, though. I doubt anyone else would believe us. No one ever did, except for one man. On this street, there's an old tea shop. Of course there's a freaking ancient tea shop! We're gonna meet the old wise tea drinking man. Iro? Are we gonna run into Iro? Because that would be really, really cool. For those who do not know who Iro is, go watch Avatar, The Last Airbender. Not the film, because it doesn't exist, but the series. The series is really, really good. And there's a certain Master Iro that you will fall in love with, that everybody does. He's a very wise old man. An old historian named Yashuhisha is there occasionally. He was the only one who ever acknowledged that what I said about the mask is truth. If you're looking for information on the mask, he may be the best person to ask. The best person. I never pursue the topic with him, but I speak with him occasionally on other topics. His mind is a vault of valuable information. Hopefully he can shed some light on what this really is. Yeah, I hope so too. Investigation +1. I hope so, but please, detective, be careful. So how's everyone doing? Is everybody having a lovely evening so far? I'm so happy to finally be streaming. I thought I was gonna have to give up and go to bed, but no, it worked out pretty neatly. Alright then, let's leave. Okay, so we are now looking for this man who is a very, very wise man. I feel like my commentary is slowly going to shit. Look. You've talked to them already, Ito. You know they speak perfect Japanese. I am shilling, trying out some of the games I got from my Humble Bundle. I saw that you sent me something called Tree Simulator. I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna have to have a look at it. Oh, we can buy some more octopus balls. Where is this tea shop gonna be? Is this the tea shop? Oh. Inside the interior of a traditional tea shop. But it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. Let's enter. Oh, shit, son. Oh, the historian. Oh, no. That is mainly for shits and giggles, but have fun with it. I'll see what it is, I have no idea. But thank you so much for the tree simulator. Welcome. Come in, do sit down. No need to be so formal and stand there like a statue. I am Deckard Kane. How can I help you? Are you Yashuisha? Takashi told me to come speak with you. Oh, and how is Mr. Kawana? Still prickly as ever, I suppose? I've always found him to be wise beyond his years, although perhaps not by choice. I digress. My apologies. It's the quirks that come with old age, you know. What does Mr. Kawana think I can help you with? I'm looking into a few things related to the Kamankai, the group his family got mixed up in. Ah, a more difficult answer than you might expect, you see. There are two groups that share that name. The first, as you know, is the religious group formed by the Guru Tokimasa. The second is an ancient order over 1,000 years old. Of course it's over 1,000 years old. Yeah, Shub Nigrath and all that. Oh, can we stop randomly pulling out the goddamn mask? It's really unsettling. What is that you're holding? I was told it related to the Kamankai, the newer one, and that you could tell me about it. Ah, that explains many things, child. The fire-off look in your eyes, for one. I imagine you have many, many questions. Masks are interesting, aren't they not? They are meant to be a disguise, and yet a mask cannot lie or contort itself to hide the truth. In that sense, it is the mask that is more truthful than the human face we hide underneath them. I wonder how you came to be in possession of an object with such a dark history? I think it might be related to a missing person, but I don't know anything about it beyond that. Ah, but that itself is the essence of history. Layers upon layers of personal connection that are continuously peeled back to the root. Like an ogre or an onion? Relics like the one you hold often take unusual routes to where they end up. Relic? If it's from the Kamankai cult from the 90s, then I hardly call it a relic. Well, a relic doesn't have to be old. They can be pretty new. As long as it has some sort of religious belief to someone, it could be classified as a relic. Anyway, I digress. Misguided and deceptive as he was, Tokimasa was no fool. In order to gain new followers, he needed to give his cult historical legitimacy. He collected obscure objects and gave them new meanings that he could control in order to manipulate his followers. The mask was what he chose, along with the name of the group that created it. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so, only I guess I was hoping you could tell me some other things about it. For instance, like why... Now that I'm about to say it out loud, it sounds silly. I'm sorry I bothered you. Oh no, go ahead, go ahead. Don't be silly. You wonder, for example, while holding the mask seems to take you to another place. Or perhaps why you can see visions that don't seem real. Why you feel a strong will exerting itself on you. Yeah, the kind of will that made us shoot the girl in the beginning. So did you get any other good games in your Humble Bundle? Anything cool? Oh yes, I know all about those things too. How could you know about that? When Tokimasa was in possession of it, he believed it showed him a path to the realm of the gods. He wrote extensively on the subject. Though unlike most, I don't discount such phenomena as the ravings of a madman when the phenomena repeats itself. Do you too look into the inky blackness and see familiar shapes in the shadows? Right now I'm playing Legend of Keepers. That sounds familiar. Not shadows. I see and hear people who are supposed to be dead. I find things I couldn't possibly have found otherwise. Most interesting. Tell me, detective. Oh, apologies. Do you mind if I call you that? I don't remember telling you I was a detective. Ah, my mistake. You must forgive me. A slip of the tongue. Okay. Mister, who are you gonna be? How do you know that we're a detective without telling you? I believe it was the way you carried yourself. Determined investigators such as yourself has such a sense of purpose in the mannerism, you see? And you do seem rather determined to get to the bottom of whatever it is you're chasing. Tell me, does me telling you that your experience are not an illusion provide you any level of comfort? I'm not sure, but I do feel something, maybe hope. It's like I finally got a foothold on solid ground. You're a dungeon boss and you have to keep heroes away from your treasure by using traps and monsters. Yes! It's basically Dungeon Keeper. Ah yes, knowledge is a light in dark places, is it not? To think a relic of such import would end up with a detective. Do you mind if I ask you something? Which do you believe? Are our lives controlled by fate? Pre-measured threads that determine our deeds, our wishes and our ends the minute we come into existence? Or conveniently, is our thread subject to chaos inherent in our universe instead? Does it change according to our deeds and that which happens to us seemingly by accident? Do you believe it's fate or chance that decides which threads of life are cut short and which are followed? Yeah, but the fights are more like Darkest Dungeon. Ooh, I do like that. I'm a big fan of Darkest Dungeon. I should do a stream of Darkest Dungeon at some point. That would be really fun. I do have the games. Chance or fate? I would say that I believe more in chance than fate. So I'm gonna go with chance. Yes, of course. Maybe you feel your life has been somewhat out of control as of late. Control, huh? To be honest, I don't feel like I've had much of that since the mask came to me. You said that the mask was made by the old Kamen Kai. Why? Confusing me can't be the purpose it was made for. Ah yes, a more complicated answer than that you might wished for. Indeed, it should come as no surprise that the creation of such mysterious objects is equally enigmatic. Perhaps you could do me a favor. Don't worry, it is in relation to this very topic. An important book has gone missing from my shop. If you could retrieve it for me, I feel I could shine a great deal of light on the subject. What kind of book? A book of the missing variety. Haha, I am sorry, I jest. It concerns the mask bearer. The mask bearer? Huh, that's me, right? Although you carry it, it does not make you its bearer. All will become clear when the book is returned to me. Sounds easy enough. Where can I start looking? Oh, you needn't go far. The man who has it is right outside this building. In fact, as I said, it is not much of an errand, but I, of course, cannot leave my shop. Okay. He's right outside. This won't take long. I'll be right back. Why does this feel eerily simplistic? So who is the man with this book that we need? Ooh. Tone out here has changed. Excuse me, man with book. Where be you, oh man of many book holdings? Is it this guy? Ask about tea shop. Octopus balls. The old tea shop next door? Wasn't that place closed down? Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it? Pure conjecture on this one, but I think it might be owned by the kendo instructor from the dojo down the street on account of him being the only one I ever see go in there. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there chatting away to himself. Possibly, he's a little nuts. Then again, it might be some super awesome kendo meditation technique. Oh man, why didn't I think of that before? Next time I ought to ask him if some pointers instead of spying on him, eh? Word through the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something, and has trained with some of the best. Lots of cops train with him too, so he must be good. Maybe he's not so crazy after all. Hello, old hag, welcome to the stream! Speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed, but do you know anything about the book taken from there? Maybe recently? It was led to believe you would. Oh jeez. Go on. Like I said. The place has been empty for years, but you know, I spend a lot of time outside it. Half the time the door is wide open. So one day a few months ago, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious or nothing. I was just curious is all. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Anyway, it was all dusty and old, and there was all sorts of weird stuff laying around. I get a feeling that this is not the voice I originally made for this guy. So I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, it wasn't super old or nothing, so I figured it will visit. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. That guy can get deep in the dumps sometimes, so I try to be a standby for when that happens, you know? So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. And back then, he was going through some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language, miss, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. He still doesn't talk about it, like he's in denial or something. Oops, got off track again. I was heading to visit him with the ill-gotten book when I get this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Okay, this got really fucking dark, really fucking fast. Thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns, with the door unlocked. Is this gonna be... what's his face? Oh no, we're gonna have to go and have a look. A customer came in and called an ambulance. If it wasn't for that, I'm not sure he'd still be here. That's quite the story. Sounds to me like he wanted to be found. Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help in his own way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital. Tried to show him that even when he is at his lowest, there was someone out there trying to do something nice for him, you know? I think it helped, for a minute anyhow. How's the audio, by the way? Is everything sounding alright? Everything sounding all good and groovy? As soon as the doctors let him leave, he went right back to that toxic little bar. I hope he's okay. He's got issues, but he's my little brother and I worry about him. He's not been answering my phone calls lately. Oh, crap. Originally, my brother's bitch ex-wife, sorry again, had the brilliant idea to put his skill to work in a cheap part of town. Despite that, he's holding on to it with everything he's got. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. Yeah, we know who the guy is. All he has to do is sign some paper and move on, but he can't. Something about it is the claws sank deep into him. The sound is fine. Ah, that's good then. I'm glad to hear it. I feel my voice is going though. I've been trying to get him to join me in my business for years. He's a great chef and we could make a killing. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole bar, but serving passers-by and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are doing really well abroad, I hear. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku at any rate. Shinjuku? Yeah, and a slimy little side street. Anyway, if that book is important to you, he's probably still got it in his place. You want the address? Yeah, Daiso is the name. Daiso. Yeah. Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Your brother's Daiso, right? You know him? Small world. It was probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Tell him his brother Haruto says hi. While you're at it, tell him that takoyaki stands are still the future of cuisine and get his butt over here. Haha. I'll do that. Thanks for all your help. Alright, so let's see how our stats are looking. Stable, professional, meticulous, relaxed. Alright. Our stats are looking fairly well. So I am pleased, Alright, let's go back to Shinjuku and see what Daiso has to say. Oh god. Oh, my voice has died it. The downside of making all these voices. Alright, so can I go disturb the wonderful lady at the butterfly? Nope. Alright then. Here we go, here's Daiso. Hey Yummy, how can I help you today? Hey Daiso, how are things? You know, same old, same old. Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today. Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances? Who knows, it was pretty random. Huh, who would have thought? So is he still selling takoyaki at his stand? Did he say anything? Yes, he said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine and that you should go and help him. Yeah, you talked to Haruto alright. Always the optimist, that guy. Actually, I have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago? The only thing that guy gives me is headaches. Not sure if it can help you, Yami. He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital. Oh, what makes you think I was in the hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Haha. He told us the story, my guy. He told us the story, so... Besides, that dolt brings me stuff all the time. Always trying to drag me kicking and screaming over there to grass in his greener. To grass in his greener, where the grass is greener. This would have been more recently. After a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. Oh, no, it's fine. That idiot, always running his mouth. Freight trader. Those were just some hard times. Nothing serious, huh? I just drank too much is all. Sorry, detective, but I don't want to talk about it. That is fair, that is fair. Alright, understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daiso.
Thanks. You said you're looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine, though, back in the hospital. It was one of those ones I used to read when I was younger, where things weren't quite so complicated. Wait there a second. I may have it in the storeroom still. Please do. Dang it, sorry Ayami. Hold on a second. Amazing how much junk once accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this stuff out, hey? Here it is.
Okay. Oh, snap. Is that Reina? I think we found Reina.
It's yours, detective. Huh, hey, no wonder I recognize the photo you brought by. It's the same girl. An idol named Ruby.
Okay, so Reina, Ruby. Right, got it. Reina.
No Ruby, see? It says so right here on the cover. Pretty crazy that was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her. I wonder why you keep running into each other.
Weird luck, I guess.
I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose.
If you say so, Daiso. You mind if I take this?
Like I said.
I can't hear that, like... I just hear Alvar's voice in my head.
Like I said. I'm happy to help out in any way I can, but we need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. Like I said, it's yours. About time I started getting rid of some old stuff junk.
Thank you.
See you around, Ayami.
Take care, Daiso. You better take care, Daiso. I like him. Okay, so... Is this gonna be the book? Is this guy gonna be like your average Master Roshi? Okay. Let's head back to Asakusa, and hopefully we can get some info from the dude. Ah, welcome back, detective. Is that my book I see you in your hands? Guess I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to tell me Reina is the mask bearer you talked about? That is hard to believe. Does it surprise you? After all, it's she who you see you in the... It is she who you see in the dark, is it not? The dark. That's what the collector called it too. How'd Reina get tied up in all this? I only know that somehow the girl's path and the mask collided, as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men and black and white pictures, but that book, the girl, are as much a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past to the present and the people to each other are not always apparent. But peel back the layers of connection, and randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. A teen idol, an ancient order, the tool they created, and the detective who holds it now, all forming a neat and tidy line. Reina was some sort of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a sleeper cell of some cult. It doesn't add up. Oh, that, detective, we can agree. So why don't we start at the beginning? To how the mask ceased to be a mere object. The story starts in ancient times, in the year 1333. Nom 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 nom. I have tea and sandwiches. Oh, that sounds amazing. I would love some tea right now. It would do wonders for me throat, it would. It does sound really, really nice. At the time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan. Led by the Hojo clan, it was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cynical, and like so many before them, and so many after, the time of peace came to an end. The Nita clan, loyal to Emperor Godaigo, led a siege against the Hojo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. the Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. This is funny. It's from the game. Do you have a moment to spare to talk about our Lord and Tormentor, Golthor the Destroyer? That is kind of funny. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last 3 regents, committed mass suicide. However, the Hojo and Nita clans, embroiled in their quest for empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamen Kai. It is said that the flames of Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering the streets, observing the carnage of the burning city. A girl lost to the histories by the name of Shikao Shinyihu, the last survivor of the Kamen Kai. Okay, so whatever the Kamen Kai is trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right? No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Shikao Shinjuo did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer. Mask bearer? The Kamen Kai used the death of all those people to create this? Why? Legend has it that the Kamen Kai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm where our consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning. A place where cause and effect could be changed. So are we gonna try and travel there and kinda alter... Why? Why spend so much human life and give up so much to do that? Well, they probably tried to alter the course of their demise, I would assume. To stop it from being abused, imagine to being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are no consequences. This is the power of the door. To a mortal mind obsessed with the finality of death and meaningless accomplishments, such power would corrupt absolutely. A power over death. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with the tool to control and see within the darkness. It's true, all of it. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door could be the key to bringing Tanaka back. Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened, and the Kamen Kai willingly gave their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all who come in contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you. Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark, just like the collector said. The only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to it. Yeah, that is the main thing. Like, is she the girl? That is a mystery. As Mr. Kavana told you, the last known location of the mask was the Kamen Kai cult only a few decades ago. Much was suppressed about the Kamen Kai under Tokimaza. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. There were many theories that the police killed them during their raid of the compound, or that someone within the cult had snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid. The real answer lies somewhere deep within the police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. Oh, but we might do. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding out about the last days of the Kamen Kai may help light your path to the truth. Though I wonder if such an object, bred from suffering, can truly put an end to it. Maybe. It is you who can finally break this terrible cycle. I've spent too long time here. I am tired. So tired. Farewell, detective. Oh, investigation +5? So... Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasuhisha casually laid out everything that I've experienced like he was reading it out of a book. He might be. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to the spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story told to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't see it, the bridge between the Kamakura samurai and the young girl. He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer? But how? Yasuhisha, the collector, I thought when I met them I'd entered their world and could start to understand, however faintly. But my intuition as a detective tells me that they're hiding something from me still. You think? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. Huh? What day is it anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Day turns to night, the hours bleed into each other, even the seasons don't seem to follow natural order anymore. Everything's blurring together. Ugh, my head. Maybe I should take my medication. Impossible as it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Smokin'! Even Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kamankai. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around and pull a file. It'll be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to the police HQ and see what I can find. Alrighty then. Hello there, Glitch. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So, well, based on a previous decision that we made, getting this information might be a little bit tricky. Alrighty, let's have a look. Yep, there she is. Oh no. Hello, Tyra. Or Tyra, or whatever. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go and get myself a little bit more coffee, just for easing up the old throat-arunio. I'll be right back. Oh shit, you gotta be kidding me. Funny, me and some of the other guys were just talking about you after practice the other day. Specifically, we were taking bets as how long it would take before you showed up We were taking bets as to how long it would be before you showed your face again. Okay, whatever, dude. Dick Weasel. Shame, you coming in here now cost me 10,000 yen? That's not that much though, I don't think. I am not aware of the local current, the current value of yen. But I don't think 10,000 yen is that much. Shh, not that it matters. Ever since you left, things are looking up for me. I won the last Department Kendo tournament and I've been enjoying my promotion. Oh yeah, thanks for the new office by the way. Fucking dick. Anyway, non-active duty cops, or you in other words, ain't allowed in HQ right now, so what do you want? I am so tired, we have added another day to my work schedule this week. Ooh. Go to hell. I need a favor. Oh man, this just gets better and better. Begging me for a favor, huh? Kinda figured you might someday. So what do you wanted me to do, Ito? Sneak into the evidence locker, steal your gun back for you? This guy is an absolute tool. Like I'd do anything for you. The brass have already told everyone in the damn station to steer clear of you. You're considered bad luck for people's careers. Well, myself excluded, I suppose. I'm a dick. Wouldn't expect anyone to do any favors from here on out if I were you. And I'd rather not people see us talking and think that we're friendly or something. Now get out before I have to call someone down here. I freaking hate this dude. Threatened with violence now, are we? Fine. Whoosh, hope that you can have a good rest soon. Yeah, hopefully you can have a good old restarunio. Yeah, it's just... I can't really go anywhere else, can I? The only other place I can go is Asakusa? Just had to survive tomorrow, then I have off until Tuesday. Damn, that is nice. Okay, so let's go to Asakusa and see if we can figure something out. Because I really want to try and avoid, you know, threatening with violence and that kind of stuff. I want to see if there's anything else I can do for now. And go here. Look. Okay. She's just saying the same thing. Sup, my guy? Okay, I can only buy octoballs there. Oh yeah, they're just saying the same thing again. Oh yeah, ask about Takashi. Oh, okay, no, this is just the same. This is just the same thing we went through last time. Alrighty, yeah. There we go. We've already read that. That's kind of why I sped through. Looks like the dojo I was looking for. Let's just see if we can get anything else going here. I'm surprised to see you back. How can I help you, detective? You train police? I was told your dojo trains a lot of people in the police. That's right. I train many of them personally. Do you know Akira Taira, a detective from Tokyo HQ? Ah, yes, Detective Taira. I know him quite well. A man with a great deal of innate talent in martial arts. Though that talent is offset somewhat by his, how to put this, brash personality. You think? You think he has a brash personality? Because he really fucking does. Oh yeah, I have to survive Friday to my father's birthday. Ah, there you go then. Brass is a very diplomatic way of putting it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but to hear us about the only usable link I've got left in this police force, and the one person who is trying to stop me the most. Seeing as you train with him all the time, I was hoping you might know something that would change his mind, if you know what I mean. Maybe? Are you asking me to help you blackmail Tyra? Beyond the obvious reason why I wouldn't help you do that, I also happen to think it won't work. You may be surprised to hear this, but Detective Tyra actually lives a fairly straightforward life. I bet he does, the bastard. His successes are nothing that would draw any scrutiny, at least not among his fellow officers. I hear he's engaged to be married soon as well. Someone actually agreed to marry that slime? That poor girl.
Yes, a very nice girl apparently. They're quite happy together. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? We'll see how long that lasts.
May I ask what exactly Tyra did to you to make you feel so strongly?
Did to me? You should be asking him that. Ever since I started, he's looked down on me and never missed a chance to remind me how he felt. I ignored him because I figured if I worked hard enough and earned my promotion that it would shut him up once and for all.
You eventually got this promotion, I take it? Well, did he shut up like you thought?
No, it got worse. It started with him spreading rumors about me sleeping around in HQ. Then there were various complaints to my supervisors. He couldn't stand that I won. It's all fallen apart now though, huh? He got my old job and every time I see him, he has that smug grin on his stupid face like he's mocking me.
So you hate the fact that, at least in his mind, he was right.
Something like that. Tyra is not the first person to think a woman didn't deserve the promotion I got, but it stung a little extra when he ended up at my desk.
Yeah, I thought as much.
You're not saying that you think that brown-nosing, womanizing, lazy, good-for-nothing asshole actually deserves my spot, are you?
No, I can't judge the inner workings of a police force, but from what I've heard, it certainly wouldn't be the first time an officer didn't earn their promotion honestly. Often, I watch my students spare, and I always notice an interesting trend. You see, usually the outcomes of matches have nothing to do with their skill. Is there a moral at the end of the story? Let him tell his story. Patience, Ito. You see, two students will face each other, but before they even draw their swords, they've decided the outcome. Students rank each other and themselves based on practice, their social status, their schools, or any number of things before they even enter my dojo. A student perceiving himself as stronger will always be more relaxed, more ready to attack, while the student who has resigned themselves to defeat desperately defends.
I can see where it's going,
It's not skill or merit that wins the battle, it's expectations. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I do, but I'm not sure if I like it. You're saying that unless I can break Tyra's perception of me, I'll keep losing, right?
Exactly. For a man like Tyra, who expects certain things of a woman, you've defied him at every turn, but
if I suck up to him and play the part, it might throw him off guard enough for me to win this fight. Sounds about right.
Very perceptive. Here, this should help.
Sake? We gotta get him drunk.
It's a gift.
Wow, that's so flattering. I barely even know you. I suppose in order to degrade myself to scum like Tyra, I could use a drink.
It's not for you. It's for Tyra.
Oh, and here I was thinking you were being nice.
This is a very expensive brand. As a matter of fact, it's Tyra's favorite.
A gift for his promotion. A promotion he stole. A promotion into my position?
Think of it as a way to throw him off balance. You can't strike at his heart until he drops his guard, after all. You know how to play the role he expects of you? I suspect you know the type of woman he likes.
Much as it pains me to admit, that might work. Thanks for the sake. Yeah, I actually want to know. I spoke to Yashisha, the historian.
Oh, good, and...
Takashi, what is he?
I don't understand your question.
He's one of them.
Them? Ito, are you alright? He's just an old man. What else would he be?
No, Takashi, you must have noticed. There's something off about him. Like the collector, but no, not exactly like him.
I'm not sure what Yashisha told you to scare you like this, but I've known him for years. He's a bit eccentric and too philosophical for his own good, but he's harmless. Allow me to offer some advice. What you're feeling right now, it's not him. It's you. The more time I spent researching the Kamenkai and the past, the more I began to feel the world has gone mad. But it didn't. It continued to turn on its axis as it always does. It was me who became unhinged. You can always walk away, Detective Ito. Some mysteries aren't worth solving.
That is very true. That is very true. Why would I drink the sake? No. No! We're not gonna booze. We're not gonna take the booze. We're gonna try and get this stupid bastard to drop his guard, and then we can punch him in the nads. Oh, so... yeah, it's the only place I can go. So let's head there and see what we can do. Where are you, douchebag? I got +10 to professionalism. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sorry. That's it, Ito. I've heard enough of you. Wait, what? You heard it right, Tyra. I'm sorry. You're a good detective, and I never did congratulate you on your promotion. Here, this is for you. Huh, I get it. So you think bribing me is gonna work, huh? Kenomichi? Is that a bottle of Kenomichi? I assume so. No way! It sells out in weeks. Even my family rarely managed to get a bottle of that, and they knew people to ask. How did you get it? That's not important. Consider it an apology for how I treated you in the past. I present this to you as a way to formally hand over my old position to you. It's clearly in the better hands now. Oh, Ito, you're playing a good game right now. Right, but... oh, shit. But... Ito. Sit up, will ya? Ito's fine. You sit up already. Okay. Accept your apology. Hell, I didn't know you felt that way. I mean, in light of recent events and all, it's long overdue. Guess with all the stress you've been going through a delay, it's understandable. Glad you finally learned to manage your emotions appropriately. Thank you for your kind words, Detective Tyra. Oh, she is playing this good. I like it. Once I return to the department, I know I'll have much to learn from you. Oh, snap. Hey, it's a little early for that talk, don't you think? We don't even know if they let you back in the force after the hearing. Yes, I suppose you're right, Detective. I shouldn't have spoken so brashly. Are we doing the... oh, poor Ito. This is soul crushing for her. Oh, Ito, stop that, please. I just thought you'd be a better cop if you listened to your fellow detectives a bit more. Suppose there's a lot you have to learn from me, eh? I know you're right, Detective Tyra. I was so brash before. That's probably how I ended up here. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping this by, Ito. Tell you the truth, it's been a tough time for all of us. It's better to stick together. We're all on the same team after all, right? Maybe once you're back, you and me can partner up. This guy is such a schmuck. He's an idiot. He's an absolute goddamn idiot. Which is, you know, a good thing for us. And one can only hope I'll be so lucky. Right. Look, I gotta get back to my office. You need anything else? Well, I was thinking, but oh no, I can't possibly bother you. You're so busy. It's fine. I can handle it. Go on. Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I've been doing a little research, in an official capacity, you know? I was wondering if you could pull a file for me. You know I can't give you access to the system. You're suspended, and besides, it'd be against regulations and... so I guess if you stay that side of the counter, I could get Ishibashi to help you. Don't think this means we're best friends or anything. It's just a repayment for the Kenomichi. Oh, thank you, Detective Tyra. I wouldn't want to impose on your busy schedule. Again, stand up. Saki, I'm going back to my office. Look up the file Ito wants. Log a search required to my name. Got it? Yes, sir, of course. I'll be in my new office after all afternoon, so direct any calls there. Clear? Yes, sir. I think he's gone. Damn! I mean, I've twisted some guys around my finger before that was something else. Don't think it'll take long to get your office back if you keep working that magic. Ajami, listen to me very closely. It's very, very important you train me how to do that for professional purposes. Oh, we know you want to smooch the dude from the upstairs office. Don't worry, Saki. I think you're all right on your own, Saki. Oh, fine. Be that way. Anyway, you've got to get Tyra's sign-off. What did you want me to look up for you? On March 4th, 1996, there was a raid on a compound belonging to a cult called the Kamen-Kai. I'd like the official report, plus anything else you can find on it. Whoa, that's some heavy reading material. Get right on it, boss. Doesn't seem like there's much to go on here. Looks like there's only one file. Righto, I'll put it on a USB for you so you can take it with you. Just don't tell anyone. Here you go. Thanks, Saki. I owe you one. You owe me more than one, Ayami. See you around. Achievement unlocked, submission. But, I think we played it way, way smarter than just trying to, freaking brood our way in there. Okay, let's head back to our apartment. Okay, so let's see how our stats are looking now. Yeah, our stats are looking pretty darn good at the moment. Our sanity is a little bit low, but it's fine. Our investigation is through the roof. Neurosis is going down, which is really nice. Really, really nice. And we're gonna have to pop in pills. Wait, we can't take our medicine? Oh, we can't pet the cat either. Now I'm sad. Well, it looks like we can only look at the laptop. So let's plop this thing in and see what we'll find. Something doesn't smell right. There's a raid in a compound, and all that's left is a long debriefing? It doesn't add up. Not to mention, so much of what is here is redacted. Officers arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Tokimasa and Mai's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention the report itself was filed almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports? No! What is this game without petting the kitty? I know, right? We need to pet the cat! We need to pet the cat! It says here, 2 children and 1 adult are believed missing. That must be Mai, Takashi, and their grandmother. It must be. Guess that means that Takashi was telling the truth after all. So many people have been hiding information from me, it's almost a relief. Still, for such a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, their cause of death, if there was other survivors, what else they found? It's all lost. Pet the pussy! I feel lonely, it feels lonely. Yes. Even the location of the compound has been classified. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of a pile of dead bodies. But what the hell happened here? Why was it covered up? +1 to investigation. Reporting of redacted. Tasked with raiding compound belonging to cult known as the Kamen-Kai located in redacted. Arrived and discovered 12 bodies dead on arrival. Near compound including cult leader Shinji Umezawa. Takimaza. Other bodies included 6 females and 3 other males of varying ages along with 2 children. Cause of death, redacted. 2 of the children and 1 adult considered missing, may be dead, other survivors. Personal effects collected at the scene of crime included a mask and several other ritual objects. Raid considered a success, cult known as Kamen-Kai's activities have ceased, surviving members have been rescued. Alrighty then. That really told us nothing. The report is unclear, but it's obvious something terrible happened at the Kamen-Kai compound. No doubt the mask had a part to play in those 12 people's death, and one way or another, it found its way to Reina afterwards. She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it is no mere coincidence either. The collector said the path in the dark would never reveal itself unless I understood her past. The report is a dead end for now, but he gave me another lead, the talent agency called Omega in Kabukicho. It's not a whole lot to go on, but maybe I'll find the connection I need to connect the dots. For now, all I can do is go to Kabukicho and ask around. Alright then, let's take our pills though. The pills that the doctor gave me are right there on the table where Kazuki left them. Yeah. There we go. So sanity plus 10, investigation minus 10. Which is fine. Yeah, sanity is getting better. Goddamn mosquito. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Let's exit the apartment, and we should now go to Kabukicho. Have we been here before? I can't remember. Oh, I couldn't actually look at the info. I've noticed that sometime. Oh my. Looks like we've entered the seedy part of town. The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho with ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt, I'll need to ask around to find it. Oh my. Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I'd guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here the Yakuza have dipped their fingers into? Oh damn. Oh, we got some officers. 3 faces in uniform that I don't recognize. Though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognizing me. The way they're huddled around, it hardly looks like they're doing much police work. More than a few violations probably pass under their noses, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone slips them a bit of cash on the side to ignore them. Cops like that probably wouldn't give me any trouble, and they definitely aren't going to blab to their superiors about seeing me in Kabukicho. Ooh. Ooh, that was a proper sneeze. Sneezed my brain out.
Hey, hold up. Don't I know you?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you, unless you're hiding something behind your back. Aren't you the detective whose face was all over the town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How didn't I recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't someone from HQ come by and ask us about her earlier? Maybe you should call it in.
Hold on, Denjiro. You really think that's a good idea?
What are you talking about? I'm not risking my job for somebody over some nobody detective.
Yeah, well, call into HQ and you might be risking more than your job, if you know what I mean.
Ryu's right. His name is Ryu.
Alright.
Why should we stick our necks out when he hasn't even done anything wrong? Being on leave doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it?
I'm with Ryu. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happens when you ruffle the wrong feathers at HQ.
You guys can't be serious. Look, I'm not saying we arrest her, only
you're going to piss off the wrong people, Denjiro. I don't know how much more obvious I need to be for you to get it. Thank you.
No one, not even the detective here, is worth bragging her wrath.
Her? Especially right now, things aren't exactly on stable ground around here since the Mifune family shakeup. Only a repeat of officer, oh no. Pegged for promotion on one day and then some anonymous tips comes into HQ. Also been selling a little dope on the side, even got a gun to tie him to a crime scene. Yep, gun that mysteriously gone missing from evidence. You think that story's true? Does it really matter if it is or not? The point is, he has too many questions around here and now he's in jail.
Some police we are. Held hostage with some woman. Screw it, maybe you guys are right. Suppose if that guy from HQ asks you, we can say we didn't see any detective tonight.
That's right, we didn't see you and you definitely did not talk to us. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Being on the street around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh?
You mean the bottom? Yeah, it doesn't give us a whole lot of options. Feels like I'm always stuck between HQ and all the other shit going around here. I'm not sure which is worse, honestly. You read the papers, don't you, detective? You heard about the Mifune family, right?
Yeah, I'm sure she has. And that's all you need to say on the subject. You never know who's working for who around here, so put a lid on it. Listen, detective, whatever you think we are or what you think goes around here, it isn't so simple as good cops and bad cops. Remember that. Kabukicho might not be perfect, but we do our best to keep the peace, right?
Right. Like we said, we're trying our best, so don't cause any trouble for us and we'll return the favor by not letting HQ know about this. There's plenty of scarier than HQ out there. That's for sure. Why don't you move along, detective?
I think you do just that. Good luck, officers. Got a +2 in my investigation.
What the fuck are these dudes? Hello?
It looks like they've been digging up the sidewalk, but since they're blocking my view, I can't quite see what they're doing. Hello?
Hey lady, you need something? There's nothing to see here, so why don't you move along?
Why should I? You said yourself there's nothing to see here. Bit of advice for you. If you're trying to keep someone from staying out of your business, I wouldn't lead with nothing to see here.
See? She thinks so too. Every time you say nothing to see here, people stop and stare at us instead of actually moving along.
I was mid-typing and my phone glitched. Ahoy!
Oh no. Nothing to see here really does kind of make you want to look more, you know? Yeah, it's the whole don't look where I'm pointing. It's kind of sinister. Nothing to see here. That's what cops say when there's definitely, without a doubt, something worth seeing. Thanks a lot for the advice, boys. Last I checked, it was you who worked for me, not the other way around. Alright. No need to be so damn touchy. All we're saying is that unless you want every passerby in Kabuichi stopping to stare at us, you could try sipping it.
Sip it? Is that how you talk to all your employers?
You're aware of who I work for, right? Digging a hole is the least of your worries, so do as I say. These jobs are the worst.
What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden, I can't help but wonder that some suit is doing standing by a construction site. Yeah, that is very, very strange.
Have to agree with the little lady on that one. As far as I can tell, we're pulling up a strip of concrete for no damn reason at all.
No reason? Far from it. It's scheduled maintenance requested by the building's owner. There were complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of uneven pavement.
Yeah, once again, why would a guy in a business suit be standing around that? That sounds like really, really basic maintenance. So my employer generously offered their own money to fix it.
Maintenance, huh? Seemed perfectly fine to me until we started hacking into it. And you seem awfully impatient for us to fill it back up.
Maybe it's got something to do with that little thing you had wrapped up in cloth before.
Shut up!
Or I'll ask you to dig 2 more holes after this one. 2 more? Oh, I get it. I think it was meant to be some sort of threat. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said wasn't exactly threatening.
They're taking the absolute piss out of this guy, and I love it.
It's trying to imply it's going to make us cover ourselves in concrete. Kind of a boring threat. Fine, a bad joke, but maybe you two should remember you're being paid very generously to be here, so shut it. And you, miss, would you please kindly move along? As you can see, I'm busy enough with these two without any additional distractions.
Okay then, sorry. Seems this club is pretty popular and it already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars would give me a good idea where to start looking for Omega.
Yeah, let's enter the CD club.
From watching so much Castle, my brain shot to they're trying to bury someone in the concrete. That's like their go-to.
They were probably trying to bury something in the concrete.
Can I ask you something?
Whoa, I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right?
Nope, got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. Why do you think I was a cop?
Phew, only cops ask that many questions right off the bat. Well, that and your costume had me fooled. You ought to be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. Why don't you get work from them? Worry not, sweetheart. It just so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types, models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us.
Ito is like early 20s, but sure.
That is if you're fine with staying in costume.
My lucky day.
That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe. I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find work for you in no time.
Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them, so I'd be rude not to talk to them at least, right?
Shh, if you ask me, your friend's got no taste. You should waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen their guys around for months. Word in the streets that they ran up a bit of debt with the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am if you had a real chance, babe.
Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega?
Omega?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Why? What's that to you?
I'm looking for a missing girl.
Missing, huh?
Was she foreign? Working for a nightclub?
Maybe working for some of the other types of clubs?
I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl, only if you knew about the agency.
Either way, answer the same. I don't know no Omega. You probably won't find her even if you did. Girls go missing all the time around here, if you catch my drift.
Care to be more specific?
No, I don't.
Don't think your delicate types could handle it. Let's just say not everyone is as nice as to the ladies in those places as I am, and leave it at that. Stir the pot with questions like that, and you're bound to end up in trouble. So if you want help, go ask someone else. Oh, there's more. There is more to this place. Okay, so let's talk with this dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, the mustache, my guy. The mustache, it needs to go. That is the worst facial fussage I've ever seen.
Whoa! His name is X.
He needs shades. Goddamn shades.
Whoa! How long you been standing there?
Me? I just got here. Why so jumpy?
Sorry. There's a big scary guy with a scar here, a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but he made me feel a little uneasy. Kept asking me what I was doing here, if I wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck.
Think you made the right decision by staying put, if you ask me. Have you ever heard of the talent agents around here called Omega by chance?
Omega? Nope, never heard of it. I'm actually not even in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. Starting to stink of some sort of weird setup. Anyway, I still have some pride, so I'm not going to tuck my tail and run just yet. Good luck finding that agency or whatever you're looking for. And if you see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back.
His facial fussage is even worse. Evening, you know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here.
Are you insane?
It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue?
You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up some people, the same people who own this club, and they lost.
The Mifune takeover has already racked up quite the body count, and I don't plan on being added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but if you come at a bit of sensitive time, if I were you, I'd turn around and walk out that door.
Hell, she probably killed him too.
Killed who?
Him, you know, Higashi, the owner of Omega. Everyone knew he owed the Mifune family a small fortune. The word on the street is there's been a little spring cleanup of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell it out for you? Good. I've already said too much, and you should stop asking around too. You never know who's listening.
Okay, so we got a name. We got a name. That is good. Kashi. Oh, can you spare a minute? Whoa. Okay, she's just saying the same shit. Oh, didn't talk to this dude. He looks very, very short. Hello? Can I speak to you, tiny man? Where is that from? Where is that from? It popped up in my head and I've heard it. How about you, tiny man? Oh shit, I remember where that's from. Can I please talk to this guy? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. This is a bit of a project, this guy. About the talent agency called Omega. Do you know anything? Alrighty, I'll take that as a no. Okay, he does not speak. Hey, do you know this area?
What?
I had a question about...
What? Speak up! Can't hear you! The speaker's right there, you're gonna have to talk louder! I'm looking for an agency! You're looking for a vacancy in what? No, what? You're what? I'm looking for information about the Omega
Talent agency, do you know anything? Whoa. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here. God damn it. Excuse me, miss. We're hoping you might join us next door. Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, a much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. Who are you? What do you think? We as businessmen doing our business. Should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Well, maybe we should go. It's probably a really bad idea, but at the same time, I'm sure we can figure shit out. Good answer, follow us. I don't think they would take no as an answer either. Kazumi. Oh, she looks cool. I love her tattoos. Her tattoos are absolutely gorgeous. Welcome, come in. Let me introduce myself. I am Kazumi Mifune. I appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of an option. The hell you think you are calling me a thug? We're businessmen, you got that? Oh, I've got it all right, but I don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug. Say another word, you cop bitch. Enough, you say another word and we'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you. Ooh, I like this lady. Yes, boss. My apologies. The quality of help you find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around, even if I have to beat it into them. Sit down, relax. Can I get you a drink? No thanks. Don't really want to drink. We need focus. We need clarity of mind. Professionalism plus 10. I see. Then excuse me while I pour one for myself. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell me you, a cop, had walked past my bar and into one of my nightclubs. Then I hear you've been sniffing around asking about one of my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ito, why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop has a history of, how do they word it? Ah yes, a history of psychotic episodes. Excuse you? How do you know all that? We all have friends, Detective Ito. And when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me. As to why you're after Omega, let's just say you piqued my interest. Sorry, look at us. You said no small talk, and here we are off in the bushes somewhere. Let's get back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No, I suppose they don't. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. I think honesty is what was gonna get us out of this. It was a rhetorical question anyway. I know for a fact there's no one coming for you. Funny, you don't strike me as the stupid type, and yet you're willingly entering the den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulders, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats. If you wanted to know something, if you wanted to do something to me, you would have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know that not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Good, I like you. Give your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors, and you're definitely not here for your police buddies. Okay, give it up. I have to know, what exactly is it you want to know about Omega? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina. I was told she was involved with the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a bit difficult, as I'm afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. To get back farther, you'll have to talk to his president and former owner, a man named Ichi Higashi. As it so happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod as two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit, how should I say it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us. And the poor thing is so scared of me that he's ignoring all my calls. Probably thinking I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how he'd get that idea, can you? Maybe he'd prefer talking to a police officer instead of talking to me. I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You'd never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You'll have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need to talk with, a bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. Yeah, you know what? No. Nope. Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? I know a lot about you, top of your class and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would you? I've heard about you too, Kazumi Mifune. One, or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. As you should. My father was a good man, and it's not surprising you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. I won't be a footnote in this story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, but I really get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done paints the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of yours. Don't let other people tell you otherwise, detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. You can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication they got you taken instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse your request altogether, but that would be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other instead. Do the job I ask, and I'll tell you what I know about a little Higashi. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who's unfortunately behind on her payments as well. Oh no. Oh no, is this gonna be the nice lady at the butterfly? Such a shame too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See, I help out with a few things, and in exchange she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we send over new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she's neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not some Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. Haha, suspended cop. You can't parade your badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. Due to the recent transition of power, I can't do it myself just this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Police Headquarters start panting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside of Kabuicho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you to give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me and I feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. Also, I'll remind you, with impeding a review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting with Yakuza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. And here I thought we were becoming friends. No, I'm just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going to is the Cat Cafe in Akihabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe or... what? A cat cafe? What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe. What? Are we talking cats or people dressed like cats? Because... we know for a fact that there is two. There's two. A freaking cat cafe. Actual cats. Adorable, fluffy, precious cats. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats. Normal cats. Damn it, now I'm all worked up. Look, get that goddamn contract signed and we'll talk. Alright then, lady. I'm probably the only cop to enter Kazumi's private bar who wasn't already in her pockets. Though with how things turned out, maybe that's not true either. No, she kinda roped us in here. Why? Ooh! Meow! Found another cat! Oh, they're so adorable! How do I leave though? Like, seriously, how do I actually leave? Oh, there we go. Now I can leave. Okay, so we need to go back to Akihabara. Oh, I don't wanna... I don't wanna do this. Yeah, so this is the... yeah, that's the gross place. Guys, what if I should go to bed? I mean, if you wanna. Tiny ramen shops like this one brings me back. When I was a student, I used to go to ramen shop to get a bowl once a week. It was my own private little ritual. Every time the automatic doors open, a noise from the Pachinko parlor and the smell of stale cigarette smoke assaults your senses. So yeah, this is the cat-made cafe. And this over here is the actual cat cafe. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. And the creepy music is back. Welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you. Oh, look at that little floofster. You must be appreciative of all your help to make him feel better. Although I had to stop deliveries of sashimi, even the smell seems to set off his bowels. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Maybe it's a sign that you were right about the fish. Yeah, listen, we need to talk. Okay, sure, why the serious face? What's wrong? Well... Yes, I'm taking an early night. Just gonna plug in all the mosquito killers and let them work for about 30 minutes. That is fair, that is fair. You owe the Yakuza? How exactly does the owner of a cat cafe get mixed up with the Yakuza? Huh? What do you mean? I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time and I can't figure out how a cat cafe owes that kind of money. Money? Yakuza? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract in your name, and I want to know why. The truth is, this place wasn't all above board, or it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming back to complain. And then these government types and health inspectors came knocking. I never realized how complicated opening up a place like this in Tokyo could be. All those rules and regulations, all I ever wanted was just to help the kiddies and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I didn't think you would judge people because of how they look. I still don't. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kitties if I didn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer and things got better pretty quickly after that. The building owner stopped complaining and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I was stupid, but most of the cats here would be stray or dead if I didn't get her help. For a while, I thought I was saved by a guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind of friendly to me. It's been quiet too. Business with Tomo's bowels was the first incident I had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep up anymore. Kasumi won't even see me anymore to talk about it. You didn't really think you'd get a favor from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, Ito. I thought she was trying to help. Helping is the only way she knows how. Please, you have to help me. The amount of money they've asked for is out of hand. I'm doing well for now, but if they got their way, I'd be out of business. You have to tell Kasumi. Please? Tell her that if this place closes down, all the cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kitties. They be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think animal services would let me keep them. I can't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Ito. Don't do this. God damn it. Should I sign it? Or should I ask her to sign it, or don't sign, I'll help? I'm gonna go and get myself some water, so, why don't you guys decide what we do? Alright then, I feel like I won't want her to sign it. Professionalism +5. Damn it, it doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray! I knew good will prevail in the end. Thanks. How do you get mixed up with that woman anyway? I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know about her, but her thugs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe a lesson or something. Makes me feel sick thinking about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her face in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that ruthless woman they were talking about couldn't be the Kasumi I knew, or so I thought. Guess it's like you said, a tiger can't change its stripes, right? Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to wrap you up in all this, but thank you for not making me sign. So, what's your plan? I'm not sure if I really have one. Nope, we don't really have any plan to go with at the moment. We're just gonna have to improvise, maybe figure something out, hopefully, maybe. Maybe I can appeal to her kinder self. If she really is a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't want to see the little guys hurt, right? Oh no, I've already got myself into trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I'd better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in a great mood. I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she'd be doing all these things if she didn't grow up into that life. Probably not. I assume that growing up the daughter of the Yakuza leader, it's probably gonna form you in many ways. And all the kiddies loved her when she played with her. Cats are such good judges of characters. I somehow don't think her treatment of animals correlates too much with her treatment of people. Well, to be fair, in games, I don't mind people dying, but I do mind animals dying. I'm suddenly starting to feel like a little queasy thinking about going back there without the contract. Damn it, Ayami, you've really gotten yourself into it this time, haven't you? No point dwelling on it now. I've made my mind up and I can't run Yakuza debt collection just because I'm in a tight spot. That is very true. Take care, don't worry, my kiddies are never wrong in judging someone's character. Yeah. I think something, but I need you to lay low and maybe close up shop for a while until I sort things out. Got an achievement. When one door closes, another one opens. Right. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to the lady and say that we failed. Oh, we can't leave through there. And I leave through here then. Do not want to go back in there. The voices I made for those girls were absolutely awful. Hey, what are you doing here? Get back. Oh, look at the little cutesy meowsters. Oh, look at him. Oh, is he coming with me? Honestly, little one, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home. Meow. Oh, I have a cat with me. Oh, that is the best. Okay, let's go back to Kabukicho. Yeah, maybe the cat can actually help me convince her. Hello. Welcome back. I assume you took care of a little nuisance for me. Best game ever, 10 out of 10. I didn't have her sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What, do you think you're some sort of moral crusader? Helping out the little guy? What did she tell you anyway? That she was a small town girl who couldn't keep up with the big meanies in Tokyo? Put it away, I guess I do sound like I'm asking a bit too much. Did she tell you about all the cats that kept escaping? Or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that are piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, those cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, detective, is a trust issue. You were too quick to take the other side because of who I am, or at least who you think I am. Pity, Kazu. Yes, boss. Take Ito outside and show her what happens when people disappoint me. Throw the kitty in her face! Meow! Meow! Don't be too rough. I don't want a repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Keep your jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Did you know my friends tell me when all the police raids are coming? It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course, but if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they think. It would be a pity if someone recognized it. Kasu, sort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Meow! Oh, save me, Meowster! Save me by the power of Meowsterism! Hold on, Kasu. Ito? Who's this? He's, I guess he's a stowaway from the cat cafe. Yes, huh? I see. I love him! Oh, yes! By the power of floofsters! Oh, look at this, adorable! Look at his squishy little face. I can't have a detective beaten around with such a cute little face. What's his name? Beaten? Oh, I think his name is Tomo. Yeah, he also barfs and shits a lot. Depending on what you feed him. So you should probably, you know, appeal to his sensible tummy, or he will be barfing and shitting all over everything. Tomo? That's not much of a name for a man, is it? She'll call you Mr. Marshmallow. That's amazing. Oh. And we have a little hype going for Mr. Marshmallow being one of the most adorable cat names I've ever heard. Boop, boop, boop. About that blackmail and beating. Oh, that. Forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Ito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? Nope. They likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. Oh yes, only real men are called Mr. Marshmallow, I know, right? That is the manliest of names. My thoughts exactly, so cheer up. How can I stay mad when looking at these big eyes and those little feet? Because cats have the cutest little toe beans. I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, you know? You don't appreciate what you have, only what you're looking for. That is, until you find it, but then what? What's left? That said, I was serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business or about my affection for cats or anything like that, Kasu might pay a visit to your apartment and pick you up where he left off. But who wants to think about all that logistic and dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you get this little whiskers rubbing against you? Huh. Sashiko was right, you do genuinely love cats, so why make her sign a contract that would end with her having to put the cats down? Seiko isn't perfect, and cute as she seems, she might love her cats, but she has a strange way of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cafe shut down, I'd make sure those cats have a home, though I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. In my businesses, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to your courts. Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Aww. He is pretty cute. He's very, very adorable. Like I wish to give him pets and love. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say you have some guts coming back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you. And in doing so, I've given you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny really. I spend so much time making sure I'm not seen as the weak woman that all these men expect me to be, that I don't feel like myself sometimes. Oh, she do has a lovely interior hidden beneath all the murder, dismemberance, and beatings and all that jive. Something I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I'll let you have one little weakness of mine. It's only fair. I know so many of yours, after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Kasu, stand down for now. Ito, consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight. Understood, boss. Alright, forget the cat cafe contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it that you wanted again? Well, I would like to know where I can find this girl, Reina. I want to speak to the Omega Company's president, Higashi, about the girl signed to his agency. Oh, that's right, our missing agency president and one of his many projects. What a despicable little man. I'll tell you now, I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as president to keep a few of his clients happy. A decision I regret now. Did you kill him? Oh, where is he? Unfortunately, I'm just as in the dark about where he disappeared to as you, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal though. While you were out, I got an address to one of his old hideouts and the code to get in. Oh, we gotta finally get through that door! Oh, we're finally gonna enter the door! Oh my god, yes, I've been wanting to see what's behind that for the entirety of the fucking game. I can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but as I said, I'll tell you what I knew, and that's what I know. You haven't sent one of your stooges to check it out for you? Stooges? I like you, but don't push it. As I said earlier, me and my men can't afford to be spotted right now, especially in an area getting so much special attention. Special attention? Doesn't Kabukicho get enough attention on its own? Kabukicho is what it is, but it isn't in Kabukicho. This particular spot got its reputation, subsequently its extra police patrols a bit more recently. In fact, I hear there's still an ongoing investigation going on there. I heard you'd be intimately familiar with that area and the incident that happened there. My condolences on the loss of your partner, Detective Tanaka, by the way. All the papers are rushing to make you out to be incompetent or worse yet, some sort of psychotic killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in police headquarters say you two were close. That's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose it's not too much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks on the condolences, but what happened on that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself. Let's change the subject back to Higashi. It took a bit of digging to find that address. Seems he was keeping a second hideout in Shinjuku under a fake name. Now that we know where it is, he probably knows too. I highly doubt he'd be stupid enough to stay holed up in there. But I also doubt he'd be smart enough to completely clear the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that would lead us right to him. Get what you want and let Kazu know where the slime is so we can straighten him out. He'll get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is 11235. It's the only keypad lock on the street. You can't miss it. For what it's worth, I wish you good luck finding your little girl, but remember, you can't save them all. Ayami Ito. Oh, and Ito. Thanks for bringing me Mr. Marshmallows to me. Being hauled up in the place for the last few weeks can be a bit taxing. You know, I remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fish, huh? So you certainly does have an eccentric taste. Kazu? No, not the sashimi. There's gotta be pooping and barfing everywhere.
Right away, boss.
Okay, so let's head back to Shinjuku. Because we have a date with a keypad. Oop. Run. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's not it. It's this thing. No. It's this thing. Here's where we want to be. Use keypad. Ah, it worked. Looks like Kasumi's tip wasn't a lie. Oh, what a stench. I know that smell. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows it. Oh shit, sanity -1. Oh damn, are we gonna be running into some nasties? It seems to be locked. I can't open it. I can't. Seems like the inside of the lock has been filed off. Oh shit, there's more doors. Ooh, that's an eerie sound. As if something is holding it from the other side. Alright, let's try and pick this one. It isn't going to work. Okay. The locks have been tampered with to make them useless. What's being hidden in these rooms? That sound is really horrifying, not gonna lie. Okay, should we try and kick one of the doors in? Didn't move at all, must be reinforced. Alright, let's try the other one. Damn it, that did nothing but hurt my foot. Ouch! There's no way I can kick this down. Okay, well. The word Ruby is written in blood on the wall. Oh, fuck. Did we find him? Investigation +5. That's gonna drop my sanity. This is the source of the smell, alright? The body is in pretty bad shape. Whoever did this took enough time to mutilate the corpse. The internal organs have been disturbed, maybe removed. What's this? There's a paper bag with the name Higashi written on it. Did Reina do this? Yeah, I figured I was gonna lose some sanity from that. Oh, back. Nothing's changed, just a door. I can hear the rattling of a door though. Nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? Did the door just open? Oh shit, son, you're in Silent Hill now. It sounds like something is trying to escape from the inside. Can we just leave? I feel like I want to leave. This feels like a really bad idea. Okay, let's touch it. The rattling stopped. Why? Do we want to enter? Fine. Oh. Ooh. Dodgy shit. Shots of various girls, all of them taken in this room. They don't look like the professional headshots an agency would take. They all look so sad and young. I've got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for, and the types of people they might have been sent to. Reina? So it's true. To think you were kept in a place like this. What happened to you? Huh? Something's happening. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, we got Ghost Higashi. Yeah, I don't feel well. I think I'll go bed early tonight.
Ruby, don't ignore me. Lately, it's been the same excuse over and over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ruby, my sweet little Ruby. You think because that one song was a hit, you can just stop working? That money is all gone, sweetheart. Spend all of it trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby, hey, stop crying. Stop crying, I'm talking to you.
Please, I didn't mean it. I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I just don't want to.
That's exactly why I'm setting up all these meetings for you. You make the right impressions, and with these guys, and they'll take you places. Speaking of which, I got a call a little while ago from Masa. Know what he told me? He told me you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know that he's one of our best clients, don't you? The things he can do for you girls as well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. I've sent you to him because he said there was something special about you. In fact, he said of all the girls here, he particularly wanted to meet you. He did you a big favor by making that happen.
Gross. Gross. So very gross.
Then you compensate my generosity by sitting in a room crying and telling me you don't feel well or whatever excuse you come up with next.
I couldn't. He tried to...
I don't care what he tried to do. Should have let him. When I took you in, you were a vulnerable tiny girl who was already failing in school. But I saw your potential. I could already tell how pretty you'd be when you were older.
Okay. Okay. Gross. That's all those men care about, how I look.
So what? You think I took you in because of how smart you were? You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall over themselves to meet a pretty girl like you, but you ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying.
What are you doing?
I'm sick of looking like an idiot, Ruby. You made me do this.
Oh, you absolute dick waffle. Yeah, it does make my skin crawl a little bit. This is absolutely gross and disgusting, and I am mortified. I don't even want to know what's hiding behind these two sheets. Oh. Hello, Ruby. Hopefully this won't get me like, copyright claim. Is there something I can do here? Or do I have to listen to this to, like, get through it? This does sound really, really good. So this is the picture that we got, the one that we found. That is from this performance. So hopefully this won't. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. So at least we know what song it was and all that jive. So let's exit. Oh. Oh no, we got another door. Got another door coming. Well, at least we know that the creeper is dead. The noise stopped. Enter. Okay, we're getting more flashbacks. Good, good, good. Maybe we can actually... To be fair, the soundtrack in this game is pretty cool. It is really cool. I'm really liking the music so far. And all, like, the whole thing going.
Damn it, Ruby. Can't stand to see you like this. You're not gonna feel better staying cooped up in here. Listen, I got you that photo shoot lined up tomorrow. The one with Masa. Are you even listening?
Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here.
What's wrong with you?
Please, please, don't make me. I'm afraid to go.
As far as I can tell, you're afraid of this success. You're falling over myself and make you star, but you'll never get anywhere if you lock yourself away. What? You're not gonna say anything? Can't treat me like this. I gave you your name, your music, and damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There's loads of girls in this business just like you, and they do what they have to without complaining about it. They understand how important it is to keep clients happy, and I'm sorry it's not all butterflies and flowers, but you're not a naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, Earth to Ruby, I'm trying to give you some advice here, and you're not even listening.
Reina. My name is Reina.
What do you say, Reina? Who's that? Oh yeah, that was the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You want to go back to being her? Just say the word and I'll throw you out there myself. If you think you got it so bad, let's count the seconds between you hitting those streets and being back in foster care or dead in some gutter. Not so talkative now, are we? Reina, or is it Ruby? The girl who was successful, the girl who could make it if she just would do what she was told? Sorry, I'm sorry, I lost my temper. But you gotta see things my way. You were special, you know that? I saw so much potential in you, such a beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you reject me and everything I can offer you? It's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby, so pretty. But not when you mope around. Look, I get it, you're a teenager, and you want to cry it out, right? Fine, but when you're done with that, you're going back out there. You think I would have sent you to all these little meetings with Mars and guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so we don't have to do that. I'm on your side.
Sure you are, you absolute douchebag.
If you work harder, you wouldn't have to do things like that. Stop crying. You're not a child anymore.
I just want to go home.
Home? Where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it's going to get for a girl like you. Tomorrow, you're going with Masa and do whatever he tells you to do. You'll stop this crying and you'll start making some money. Shh, maybe it was a mistake to think you'd end up being special. Turns out you're just another disappointment, another whore.
Fucking douchebag! I'm really glad that you're dead. There's something laying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October 24, 2004. The article title, One Hit Wonder Ruby Commits Suicide. That can't be. That was over 10 years ago. Her real name was withheld from the press, but her picture is here. According to the article, Higashi went to her room and found it locked. He called to her, she didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She'd been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell where he found her hanging from the rafters. She'd hung herself almost 2 days before. Damn. Probably in this room. There's more. Though Mr. and Mrs. Higashi had adopted her years before, Ruby was not made to work and loved being an idol more than anything in the world. Her song, Look For Me, will go on sale again this month, with all the sales going to various suicide prevention charities. I've read enough. The sadness that's in this room, same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. It is Reina's. Is this what I'm supposed to see? Probably. God damn. This got really dark. So, the final door? No? Can't do anything here. Do I leave now? Yeah, I can exit. I feel sick. That monster. How many girls did Higashi pass around and abuse before she murdered them? And Reina, she looked the same as she does now. 16 years old, a child. Higashi had her locked up and then she tried to take back control the only way she thought she could, only she came back. And all that pain and suffering came with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it like it was my own. And it's not the first time I felt it. The dark was steeped in it. As soon as I realized it, it was like the air changed. I can sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me, but it's not enough. The mask could help me find the door, and I can feel the dark, but the path still isn't open to me. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do with the Kamen Kai, and the only one alive who knows to tell me is the old Kawana woman. She has to tell me what happened. Alright, so we need to head back there, have a little bit of a talk, see if we can get her to tell us what the deal with the mask is. Because we really need to figure that out. It's like the final clue, if you will. Oh. Okay, so we have lost a few locations. Okay, so let's head back here. Oh no, are we gonna deal with the train dude again? Oh no, he doesn't seem to be pestering us. Hello? You? I told you to stay away from my family. Don't drag my grandchildren into this more than you already have. Stay back. I have questions about the Kamen-Kai, the group your daughter and son-in-law were part of. You're the only one alive who'd remember. Kamen-Kai? Kamehameha! I don't know anything about it. Leave me! Grandma, enough. Listen to yourself. Do you even realize you're lying anymore? Takashi told us everything. And you, Ito, just because the investigation is important to you doesn't give you the right to barge in here. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, I didn't mean to barge in. Your grandma and I need to talk. If it upset you, maybe you should go. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is the house I grew up in. It is as much mine as it is Grandma's. If you have something to say, you can say it in front of me. Only a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cult, and no one even knows why. You think hearing that was easy for me? No, I was quite amazed at how well you took it when we, had the initial discussion. I want to help you, Ito, but all the deceit and lies are starting to hurt people. Well, it's not me. I'm not making up the lies and the deceit. I'm just trying to figure shit out. What I'm chasing is so much worse. Tell that to that poor man in the station. He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wits. That was definitely my fault. People aren't only here to be used for information and then thrown away while you move on. They have lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely you of all people can understand that. I do, but ignoring the past won't make it go away, and there's unfinished business from the Kamen-Kai that needs to be taken care of. But what's left to talk about? Everyone's dead, right? I promise to talk to you about all this later. For now, let me and the detective talk. Go on, you were cooking us dinner, weren't you? Alright, we'll talk about it later. But I'll be in the other room if you need me. So, you found me out. Now that mine knows, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. The truth is, my daughter never would have joined the Kamen-Kai if it wasn't for me. I convinced her and her husband to join. I was already a member. At the time I joined, my husband had left me and I lost my job, suddenly leaving me single, unemployed mother who could barely support her daughter. That's when Tokimasa found me and told me that the society that stigmatized and shunned me was a fiction. A great machine to be fought, and that my very soul was at stake. Get back in the kitchen, Mai, and make my food! Oh, damn. Of course, he only used me, he did everyone else. I desperately wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. They stole everything from me, my youth, my mind, and my children. And then one day in 1996, they all died. The cause of death was buried, and no autopsy were performed. Or if they were hidden. Why? That's simple. The government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods and covered it up so papers wouldn't sensationalize their deaths. That's it? After everything I found, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day and no one knows why. What happened? Tell me the truth. You want to know what happened so badly? Fine. I'll tell you. They died for nothing, following in the footsteps of a madman. Oh god, this voice is really hard to do. Of a madman who believed that life was an illusion. As words of other compounds and other groups began to spread, Tokimasa began warning us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing, and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. My Emiko, she didn't die from some conspiracy. She chose death because she no longer had an anchor to reality. And it was my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them. No, you do know something. In the report, it says after the officers cleared the bodies, they found the mask. The same one you handed me 6 months ago. Bomb, bomb, bomb. That's... Tokimasa would always keep it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm of the kami. I need it. You don't understand it. It allowed me to see strange things in people who were gone. The guru was a fool, a fake, but the mask was real.
There was a rumor that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't...
No, you don't understand. I would never kill my own children. I didn't take the mask, it was given to me. One day a man, some journalist or other, showed up at the door carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there, smiling at me. His eyes were like none I have ever seen. It was strange. All I wanted in exchange for the mask was your picture of Emiko.
It's the bloody collector. The collector gave her the mask.
Oh, you son of a bee's knees. When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my position and only had one left. But I gave it to him nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask that I could find her, that maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice.
So you went into the sewers chasing after her, thinking you could save her.
Takashi told you that as well, did he? Yes, it is true. Emiko was crying out to me, begging me to find her and free her from a dark place. I would have given anything to hold her in my arms again and plead for her forgiveness. I don't care if you don't believe me.
We kinda do at this point. We kinda do. Just like Tanaka was calling out to me. I do believe you. We're probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it helped you find her, then why did you give it to me?
Because I was wrong. At first I only followed whispers, then I found myself in a strange labyrinth, chasing after her shade. The days bled together. I lost track of my grandchildren, of the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found her. I only became more and more discontent from the world around me.
Disconnected.
I descended into madness.
I dropped into madness, I did.
I was being used again, just like Tokimasa had been used me so many years before. I tried getting rid of it, throwing it away, burning it. None of it mattered. It always came back. And when it did, the vision and whispers only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried as best I could to live a life of solitude and ignore the screams of my daughter. Then you came, and when you did, the mask was screaming out the voices I've never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't even have the time to breathe a sigh of relief before I heard a gunshot ringing out. No one else ran to it. I think I was the only one who knew that sound from what it was. I thought the mask was pushing me once again by taking Mai away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy to another. I'm sorry. Perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us.
There is one other person who knows about the mask. A girl named Reina. Does that name mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anybody about that name. Do you expect me to know everyone who's been touched by the mask?
No, but you were involved with the group that worshipped it. And you sure you're telling me everything?
Yes. What good will accusing an old woman do? Unless you're chasing someone too. That must be it. Mai told me you lost someone. Your partner in the police. Is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. The place I was shown by the mask is not meant for the living. I barely escaped with my life. Stop while your mind and body remains intact. What if I told you there was another option?
What other option?
In the months since I first met you, I've had time to examine the ancient text in the shrine, and as the mask grew further away, it loosened its grip on my mind. I knew then it would someday make its way back to me, and so I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the common Kai and its ritual objects are manipulation used to sever our connection with what is truly divine. The mask breeds darkness. Dark forces can invade all manners of living and non-living things, driving them from violence or death. That which is evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It is the only way to save us from its grip. Destroy the mask.
Oh, destroy the mask. I thought you just said it couldn't be done.
Not physically.
Grandma, is everything alright? I overheard you talking about that mask again.
Yes, dear, but you need not worry. In fact, it's good that you're here as this talk involves you. My, you've trained in exorcism and purification rituals for quite some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood, given we gather the right materials, of course. I can tell from the look in your eyes that you think me to be senile, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough conviction, they are still capable of great power. Before, I was content to die alone, as the mask didn't hurt my children, as I was too feeble to do what was necessary myself. But now, seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it. Slow down. I didn't come here to get involved in a ritual or exorcism or whatever you call it. I only want the truth about the common Kai, which you still haven't given me. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I can see there's only one way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day would be at the common Kai compound itself. The records of its locations are lost, and they were never made public, but I know where it is. What's the catch? Go there, search for your truth, see what worshipping the mask has wrought. When you return, you'll help me destroy it. What makes you so confident I'll change my mind? I went back once, years ago. In all honesty, I'm not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins. What I saw and felt in that place, it was tainted by darkness and death. Those two things are all the mask will afford you. There is something else. I had a feeling you'd say that. The heavy, unnatural air I felt, I returned to the compound. It had to be the same stench, the same quality of the tunnels where I searched for Emiko. Sounds like a superstition to me. So what exactly is it you want me to exchange for the information? I believe the energies of the mask in that place are linked. I want you to bring something back from there. Anything. It may help in the ritual. Looking for the truth will not bring you peace, detective. Purifying the mask very well might. Remember that. The compound is in the forest of Aokigahara? Isn't that the forest of the dead? Aokigahara? I think that's the forest of the dead. So, a little bit of trivia for you, if you've never heard of it. It is a very strange forest. It is called the Suicide Forest. It's believed that people who enter the forest either to kill themselves or do it without, having those kind of ideas. They get a certain urge to, end your own life. And I think it's called Aokigahara, if I remember correctly. Suicide Forest. As I said, it's the Suicide Forest. Aokigahara? Hey, that's the Suicide Forest. Suicide Forest. What a dreadful name. Though I suppose those woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death. Ito, you can't just go charging in there. It's dangerous. What if you get lost? GPS don't work in there, and I heard even compasses won't point north. No, there is something weird with that forest. There is some strange magnetic pull that makes compasses go weird, and you can't really orientate yourself. You get dizzy, you get lost and confused. Allegedly. There's a really cool hang on. There's a really cool documentary about it in I can't remember exactly where. I think it was on Netflix a couple of years ago, but I can't remember exactly. But yes, very strange forest. Not only that, but well, a lot of people go there to die. I don't think you should go. You two keep talking about that mask like it's some evil spirit causing you pain, but I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by a mask, it's just you. So many nights after the girl died in the shrine, I had nightmares. Every corner I went around, and I thought I see her there. It wasn't a ritual or a charm that made me better, though. I just stopped listening to the fear. I confronted it. When you took me to see Takashi, that was the first time I'd left Kamakura since April. It's embarrassing to admit it, but I was scared. And yeah, Takashi telling me all that stuff about mom and dad was scary, but it was the truth. I wasn't hiding from some demon I invented myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should put yourself in danger just so you can keep chasing your demons. Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the Kamenkai compound is something I have to do. Well, it's your choice, but Akigahara is huge. How are you going to find it in one compound? Mai makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is? Of course I do. I know what you must think of me, but I'm not senile. It's a hike away from the bus stop, on the outskirts of Naruzawa. We used to go into town occasionally for supplies. Several miles away from the bus stop, there's a clearing and a path. They're used time to time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues for quite some time, and eventually it will be blocked off. Keep going forward and don't turn back or leave the path. The forest can play tricks on you. That's very true. Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would still be left alone after all these years. It still stands after all? Why should they bother to go and dismantle it? Go, search for whatever truth you think you'll find, but be careful, detective. Do what must be done and then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter the place and feel the energy I did, you will have the sense to see what I never could. You understand, don't you? The mask must be purified. Alright then. Hang on. I just need to use the loo real quick. Okay, I understand. Good. I'll begin preparations for the ceremony regardless. Mai, see her out. Alrighty then, let's leave. Also, did you draw me a map? She never said anything like that to me. You must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help you with this ritual because I think it'll help Grandma get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid, but I know much and it hurts to want the truth. Takashi obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing. Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself, you're still young, you should forget all of this and start over. And you might not want to hear this, but listening to you talk about masks and spirits, well, you sounded like that girl at the shrine. Oh, yeah, we kind of do a little bit. It scares me, and I think it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, Ito. Yeah. Alright, let's leave. And we are going to Aokigahara. The Suicide Forest. Finally, this must be the path the old Kawana woman was talking about. If her story was true, all I need to do is follow it to find the Kamenkai's old compound. Let's hope it's that simple. No time to sit here and think it through. I need to get out of these woods before nightfall. Yeah, so don't stray from the path. Just keep following the path. Keep going. Ooh, what was that? This is really eerie. Ooh, what the fuck is that? What are those? Uichi-sama. 3 statues covered in moss and undergrowth. It looks like one is missing. A depiction of Uichi-sama. It is said that praying to these statues can help guide the souls of children who die young. They look so old and forgotten, and it's kind of sad to them abandoned like this. How could these statues help anyone in such a dark place? Oh, it's getting eerie, guys. Keep going. Oh, damn. It be flashback time. Hello, Reina. Reina, what is she doing here? Huh? Where am I? No, not anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Ito, why did you come here? You left me here to die again, haven't you? It was your fault that this happened to me. You're so selfish. You never care about what happens to anyone but yourself. People who get hurt along the way is just collateral damage. It's all about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me. You only want to hurt the girl, to hurt the old woman. See everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. Yeah, what a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all that pain. Oh, fuck. Let's forget together, Ayami-chan. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. As painful a memory as it is, forgetting it's not gonna help. So I'm gonna just ride this one out. Maybe, hopefully. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not doing it. Am I gonna have to though? Let's see what happens when this fills up. It's pretty close. I don't know. So I feel like if I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna hover over Reina. Just to like, because I do want to remember these two parts. So let's pick this one. Oh. Wait, do I have a choice to go back? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Gotta do this. Oh, keep going. The music is kicking in. It's really good. Oh, damn. I just noticed the hanging corpses in the background. Damn. Pick it up. Oh. This is the statue that's missing. So let's carry that one. I knew it's on the statue. I feel a familiar presence as I pick it up. Yeah, the question, can I go back? No, I cannot go back. Alright then, so we need to go forward. The only way is forward. Keep going. Oh damn, more corpses. Am I gonna find that shrine again? What the fuck? Am I dreaming? So are we gonna be back home? Shit. It's Tanaka. Jeez, the way you're sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Where? Kazuki, thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground, Reina. She slit your throat. That must have been one hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of, I fixed the coffee machine so you can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want this to be real. I don't think it is. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to the living room. It's the Meowster! Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh? You're not dressed? You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We're gonna have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a pizza on the way over, too. It's an important time of the year, after all. Did you forget that, too? Don't you remember when the cherry blossom fell and you saved those two girls at the shrine? You're a hero! Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She's always trying to stop me from... Kazuki? Something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Of course it is. We're together. The sun's out. We got Lady Fluff. Yeah. Oh, I lost some sanity there. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I are the only family you've left. This is where you belong. And we love you, Ayami-chan. That's why you'll come with us. Come on. We gotta get going. Go. Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy forever. How do I leave? I don't want to go to the picnic. This feels like a bad... Abort mission! Abort! Abort! It's a trap! Shit. Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else. We don't need anyone. We don't need.
It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here where it's safe. Stay here and rot, Ayami.
Kazuki, what's the matter with you?
Nothing is the matter. We're exactly where we need to be. This is all so wonderful.
Okay, can't do that voice.
I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised. Far away from places you didn't belong. You'll stay here so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky, painful memories, so let's forget together. Lie down where you're comfortable and stay there forever and ever and ever.
No. Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki would want me to forget. He'd tell me to keep going. Exactly. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as before. Reina, why did you take me here?
Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember.
Oh, God. Stop. Okay, we're getting there, guys. I never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If I didn't come to my senses, I might have... Why now? What's in this forest that she doesn't want me to see? Well, probably the compound. Keep going. Oh, the fog is less dense. Oh, here we go. Let's place the statue. Sanity -1, investigation +1. The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the other. The forest doesn't seem so dark, and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Reina, are you still here somewhere? She probably is. Keep going. This must be it, the Kamenkai compound. I finally made it. Or at least Reina doesn't have that much power here. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrecy, classified documents, and foreboding stories, all I see is drab gray structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie, it's silent, and the air is thick, like it's cut off from the rest of the forest. Given how hard Reina was trying to keep me out of here, I feel that's no coincidence. I feel a sadness and fear hanging in the air like I did in Higashi's office. I should be careful, find out what I can, and get out of here. I guess this all but confirms Reina's link to the Kamenkai. But what was she trying so hard to prevent me from finding? I don't know. Oh damn, there's actual structures and stuff here. That's really, really eerie. Hello. And just want to see what's down here first. I can't. Oh, Hisako. I can't let my daughter be in the ritual. Emiko, that's not for you to decide. You know her importance, what the guru says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Tokimasa hasn't told us what she's going to do to her. She's our daughter, Hisako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young she was chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that, it's just... And why hesitate? The guru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace. The culmination of everything we worked for. Somehow your shide is the focal point. She says she will be granted sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing and be blessed with new sight. It's the only way. The world is on brink of ruin. There's no time left. My own children will, well... Emiko, don't worry. They'll be safe. No, my own mother betrayed me. She dragged my children away to die in the filth. I am sorry. Must be strong. Soon we will be no worries and ascend from our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. All of the things I studied. They were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another. To hurt one another. Soon, we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it will be Reina who shows us the way. She will be the bridge. You're right. I always knew she was special. Even when she was growing inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise me she'll be taken care of. Well, it didn't turn out so great, now did it? Oh, damn. Alrighty then, me lovelies. Oh god, my sanity has gone down quite a lot. Anyway, my lovely jubblies, this is where I'm gonna have to end tonight's stream. I need to be up in like 5 hours, so it's gonna get a little bit of sleep, hopefully at least. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm having such a blast with this game. It's really fun. It's really dark and scary and absolutely horrifying, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's a really good game. I cannot wait to see where this is taking us. I don't know how much is left of the game, but we shall see. We shall see soon enough. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. It's been so much fun. I'll be back on Friday with some more Tokyo Dark. And yeah, I hope you guys will join me for that. But for now, thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. You guys are amazing and absolutely awesome, and you make my evenings. So yeah, I really hope I'll see you soon. Have a really good day, good morning, good evening, good night, or whatever it may be at your place. And I really hope I'll catch you in the next stream. Have a good one, everybody. TwiggyTheTree's out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.